Good morning, children. In this class, we are going to discuss about the game hockey, which is discussed on your page 40 and 41 in your general knowledge book. Hockey is basically a outdoor game. Okay, hockey is a game which is played outdoors. So it is an outdoor game which is played using sticks that are hooked towards the striking end. You can see one of the end of the hockey stick is round U shaped. So this is a hooked stick, and the game consists of two teams, and each team has 11 members. And here the aim is to drive a small hard ball, white ball you are able to see in this picture. So aim is to drive this small hard ball into the opponent's goal. We have to hit this ball to the opponent's goal with the help of the stick, and it is usually played for around 70 minutes, in which 30-minute half is there and 5 to 10 minutes interval takes place. So we can say overall the game is around 1 hour. Okay, so this is the game of hockey. Now coming to the foul, when does the foul occurs in this game? While the ball is in play, only the goalkeeper can use his body parts to stop the ball. So the ball can be stopped just by the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper is on both the sides for both the teams. One goalkeeper is there. He or she can stop the ball with his hands. Other than that, other players other than the goalkeepers, if they raise their hockey stick above their shoulder, or any interference with the stick takes place, or undercutting the ball, or they are hitting the ball with the hand or any other part of the body, it will be considered as a foul. Okay, so only the goalkeeper is allowed to touch the ball with raising his hand. Next, you can see this is the field on which the hockey is played. There is sideline, okay, then there is goal line, where the goal is striked. The striking circle is there from where the goal from where the rules of the goal are followed. You can see the net on the left hand side where the goalkeeper stands and he or she stops the ball that is thrown by the opponent team. Okay, so this is the field of the hockey match. These are the lines that are drawn on the ground, and this way the team is like you can see both the teams playing together, and on both the sides these like circles are there. You can see the striking circle on this side also. There is one reference point from where the game basically starts, or we can say every time a goal takes place, the referee throws the ball and the game starts from that point only. You can see the goalkeeper standing near the net on the right hand side. There is one corner flag and the striking circle and reference line. Okay, next coming to the AstroTurf. Instead of the traditional grass fields, hockey competitions are now mostly played on artificial surfaces like AstroTurf. AstroTurf is the name given to the artificial surfaces. Earlier, people used to play hockey on the field, on the ground of grass, but nowadays it is played on AstroTurf. This AstroTurf is basically an artificial surface, and it was introduced for the first time in the year 1970s. Okay, it was first introduced in the year 1970s. It is the artificial surface on which the hockey is played. Since then, it has been in use, in great use. It's a kind of grass only. It's basically the artificially produced surface on which the game can be played easily. Okay, next coming to the Olympics. Starting with the 1928 Amsterdam Olympics, for the next 6 successive games spanning 28 years from 1928 to 1956, the Indian team retained the gold medal for the hockey event. It also won gold medals in 1964 and 1980. So you need to remember that 6 successive games have taken place after the 1928 Amsterdam Olympics, and from that means it spans around 28 years, and from those years, from the year 1928 to 1956, Indian team has retained the gold medal for the hockey event. and it won gold medal in the year 1964 as well as in the year 1980. You can see in these pictures, this is the Indian hockey team. Next, coming to Major Dhyan Chand, you must be knowing his about something about him. He is a former Indian hockey player. He was a great hockey player and is revered as one of the world's greatest hockey players. He was a part of the gold-winning Indian hockey team in the year 1928 Amsterdam Olympics, in the 1932 Los Angeles Olympics, and in 1936 Berlin Olympics. So he has been the part of gold-winning Indian hockey team in all the three events described in this. You can see his picture. He is Major Dhyan Chand. Okay, so Dhyan Chand is always remembered with the game. He is associated with the game of hockey. So if a question comes, Dhyan Chand is associated with which game? Hockey. Next, we move on to further tidbits. Men's field hockey has been included in the Olympic Games since 1908, while women's hockey became an Olympic event in 1980. So these are the points to remember. The men's field hockey has been included in the Olympic Games since year 1908. Just try to bring the difference. And the women hockey team, whereas the women hockey team became an Olympic event in the year 1980. You must have watched the movie Chak De India. There, all the rules of hockey have been described very well. A game similar to hockey was played thousands of years ago in ancient Egypt and Persia. Since the 19th century, associations have been formed to make the decisions regarding the rules of the game. The first field hockey was played then. Okay, so Berlin and Persia were the countries where first this sort of game was played. There's some other facts related to it. The first Women Hockey World Cup was held in year 1974. So you have to remember, in the year 1974, first Women's Hockey World Cup was held. Second, ice hockey is played with a puck, which is a disc-like object made of strong rubber. Third is, country which has field hockey as its national sport is Pakistan. Children, just remember, hockey is not the national game for India. It's a national game of Pakistan. To date, the country which has most successful men's hockey team in the World Cup is Pakistan. Again, it is Pakistan. Okay, so national sport of Pakistan and not India. Thank you. Just go through the video and just learn all the rules related to it.